I recently collaborated with the artist MIRSCY on this animatic.
You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, 'cause you're done for. Oh, you've been too wrong, no, soon you will be done for.
MIRSCY, you are so talented. I loved working with you on this.
You've lost.
And there are a lot of things in this fight that I want to talk about because so much thought went into it. First off, I love the idea of Odysseus summoning a Cyclops to fight Circe's Chimera because the Cyclops is the monster he's the most familiar with. He has spoken to a Cyclops. He had a full conversation with one. He's lost men to a Cyclops. He had a full-on battle against a Cyclops. And so he knows the Cyclops' weaknesses and advantages. Now remember, in the song Survive, the Cyclops is strong, but he's slow. And Odysseus and his men are actually winning against the Cyclops until the Cyclops goes into the back of his cave and pulls out the club, which gives him extra reach. And that's where everything goes downhill for Odysseus and his men. Don't forget that. Now watch this. Notice how in the beginning of the fight, the Cyclops is fighting barehanded. He gets a good hit in on the Chimera, and then the Chimera comes back and rams against the Cyclops. This pushes the Cyclops back, and it looks like the Chimera might be stronger. But then you see what happens here? You see this? Odysseus waits till the Chimera looks like it's winning, and right before the Chimera overcommits, before conjuring up the club for the Cyclops. And so now when the Chimera is doing its ultimate move, the Predator's dive, the Cyclops hits the Chimera with the Kothump, with just enough reach and power to take out the Chimera. And look at Odysseus' face! He's so excited to do this trick, he's like, oh yeah, this is gonna work. Oh, and look at he's pulling out his sword here too. And so just like the Cyclops, Odysseus pulls out his weapon last second, gets in close to Circe, and catches her off guard. And this stuff is always so fun for me because during the writing process of Epic, I always wanted to have Odysseus kind of remember or retain things from earlier sagas and then use them later. So like in the Cyclops saga, he uses Lotus that he got from the Troy saga. Or like in the Ocean saga, when the windbag is open and Odysseus gets it closed again, so just in case he needs to save or use some of that wind against somebody else. Which is how he escapes Poseidon. And so I love seeing Odysseus pull out the Cyclops because he knows it so well from the Cyclops saga and then using the same tactics against Circe. It's so fun for me. And MIRSCY's dynamic art style captures it so perfectly. MIRSCY was absolutely amazing to work with, so welcoming to all of my thoughts and ideas. And if you want a good laugh, check out the reference video I sent to MIRSCY when we started.
You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, 'cause you're done for. Oh, you've been too wrong, no, soon you will be done for. You've lost.